Hi guys, this is Luigi Mangione, and he had his state court appearance today, as I mentioned in my previous video. So this is the first picture we've seen of him in about a few months. He was wearing a green sweater, as you can see here, and a bulletproof vest. Also, he was shackled. Now, his attorney, Karen Agnifilo, did ask the court to unshackle him, but they refused. Both his legs and arms were shackled, and he was surrounded by at least 6 security guards. I'm not sure why one wouldn't be sufficient, but 6 did surround him. His lawyer, Karen Agnifilo, did argue that, that the shackles imply there's no presumption of innocence and he has not caused any problems. He's been a model citizen, but the judge refused her request for Luigi to be unshackled, and that security personnel preferred him to remain in the shackles for the entirety of the proceeding. The prosecution went over some of the evidence they planned to use in the case, and although Karen Agnifilo was objecting and stating that Luigi does not have a right to a fair trial, the judge ultimately agreed that motions have to be in by the 9th of April. This only lasted about 30 minutes, but it's what Karen said afterwards in the press conference. She really reiterated what she said in the courtroom, but it was very, very interesting. And let's get into a few points of what she mentioned. She did say that it's difficult to meet with Luigi. He's constantly surrounded by law enforcement. Even today, as I said, he was shackled and was wearing the bulletproof vest. She also said he's being treated differently because he's being held in federal custody. Karen also said she hasn't received any police paperwork from New York City, such as DD5s. They are the police reports, the follow-up police reports that detectives wrote. She also stated that she's concerned that Luigi's constitutional rights were violated in Pennsylvania, especially the search and seizure right. Also, the Department of Justice is refusing to transport him to face the charges in Pennsylvania, so he's unable to litigate those also. The final point that Agnifilo made was regarding Luigi and his rights to a fair trial, and she believes this right has been severely compromised. She feels that he's already publicly being portrayed as a criminal and being portrayed as guilty. She criticised a documentary that aired this week on HBO, where the chief of detectives and New York City mayor completely dressed up, giving an interview, discussing evidence in the case, police paperwork that Karen said she hasn't received yet. Yeah. In the documentary, she's also saying they have an actor playing Luigi, reading from the journal that allegedly they're saying belongs to him. And as Karen